Okay, so get this. A healthcare company in Florida, right? They're expecting a payment, a routine payment, $50,000.
Right.
But get this. Someone somewhere makes a clerical error, and instead of $50,000,
Wow.
$5 million just lands in their account.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
can you imagine checking your bank account and seeing all those extra zeros?
I mean, that's life-changing money right there.
Talk about a surprise windfall, right? So today we're taking a deep dive into this wild story to figure out what went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
How on earth did this happen? And what does it say about accountability, oversight, and, maybe even a little bit of that finders keepers mentality?
Absolutely.
So let's set the scene here. We're in Florida Sunshine State. They're trying to pay this healthcare company for services rendered $50,000. That's the agreed upon amount.
Pretty standard transaction.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then, boom, $5 million hits the company's account.
Now, what's fascinating about this, to me at least, is that it wasn't some elaborate scheme. No hackers, no mastermind criminals, just a simple human error, a typo, a misplaced decimal point, something like that.
And it led to a $5 million mistake.
Exactly. It's a powerful reminder that even in this age of high tech and automation, human error can still have massive consequences.
It really is. So how does the CEO of this company react to becoming an instant multimillionaire? Well, let's just say allegedly they decided to enjoy the ride.
Oh.
We're talking luxury travel designer, shopping sprees, even investments in unrelated businesses.
Wait, so they didn't report the error?
Not exactly. It seems like they went on a bit of a spending spree instead.
I mean, I can't even imagine being in that situation. It's a huge ethical dilemma, right?
Absolutely. And that brings up a whole other set of questions. Like, was the CEO genuinely oblivious? Did they really believe this money was theirs? Or was it a case of seeing an opportunity and seizing it?
Right. Like when opportunity knocks, do you answer with a shopping spree?
It's a tough one. And then there's the question of oversight. How could a discrepancy of nearly $5 million go unnoticed?
That's a huge red flag for me. I mean, shouldn't there be systems in place to catch something like that? Multiple layers of checks and balances?
You would think, right? Especially when we're talking about public funds.
Absolutely. I mean, you'd expect rigorous accounting procedures, multi-person approval processes, regular reconciliation of accounts, bank statements, independent audits. All of that should be in place.
But somewhere along the line, those safeguards seem to have failed.
It's almost like a chain reaction. One little mistake leads to another, and before you know it, millions of dollars have vanished.
Which makes you wonder, if it happened here, could it happen anywhere?
It's a sobering thought. It really highlights the importance of constantly evaluating and improving financial systems, making sure those safety nets are strong and reliable.
Because if a simple typo can lead to a $5 million mistake, what else is slipping through the cracks?
Exactly. It's a wake-up call for all of us to take a closer look at the systems we rely on and make sure they're up to the task.
So where do things stand now? Well, Florida's trying to claw back the funds, of course.
Good luck with that.
Right. The company's reputation is in shambles, and there are legal battles brewing left and right. What a mess.
It's a classic example of how a seemingly small error can have a domino effect, leading to major consequences.
Absolutely. And beyond the financial fallout, there's the ethical question that lingers. Even if the company truly believed the payment was legitimate, shouldn't that kind of windfall have raised some red flags?
You would think, right? I mean, it's not every day that $5 million just falls into your lap.
It really makes you think about what you would do in that situation. Would you report the error? Would you try to do the right thing? Or would the temptation be too much to resist?
That's a question everyone has to answer for themselves, I guess. It's about knowing your own values and having the courage to act on them.
It's easy to say you do the right thing until you're actually faced with that kind of choice.
So true. It's a test of character for sure.
And that's what makes this story so fascinating. It's not just about a clerical error or a CEO's spending spree. It's about human nature and the choices we make when faced with unexpected fortune.
Absolutely. It's a reminder that ethics and integrity are just as important as robust financial systems.
And on that note, we leave you with a final thought. What would you do if millions suddenly appeared in your account? Little something to ponder.
Food for thought indeed.